Did you know bananas are berries, but strawberries aren't? Yeah, you heard that right. Everything you thought you knew about fruit, get ready to toss it out like overripe produce. What we're diving into today isn't just your average food trivia. This is a full-on, brain-bending journey into the secret world of fruit classification. And trust me, it's a lot juicier than you'd expect. So if you're ready to have your mind peeled like a ripe banana, let's get into it. Wait, what even is a berry? Okay, let's start with the basics. When someone says berry, your brain probably jumps to the usual suspects. Strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, the little sweet things you throw into smoothies or yogurt bowls. But here's the plot twist. According to botanical science, most of those aren't actually berries. Not even close. In the plant world, a true berry has to meet some very specific criteria. And I mean nerd-level specific. A true berry comes from a single flower with just one ovary, has a fleshy outer and inner layer, nothing woody or pit-like, contains seeds on the inside, not sprinkled on the outside, cannot have a central stone or pit like cherries or peaches. By that logic, bananas, yep, they qualify. Grapes, still good. Kiwis, welcome to the club. Eggplants and tomatoes, surprisingly, yes. But strawberries? Sorry, denied at the Berry Club entrance. Now, I know what you're thinking. Strawberries look like berries. They taste like berries, and they literally have berry in their name. How are they not legit? Well, it all comes down to how they grow. Strawberries don't develop from just one ovary. They're what botanists call aggregate fruits, meaning they're made up of multiple ovaries from the same flower. Each of those little yellow dots on the outside, not seeds. Those are achenes, and each one contains its own tiny seed. So when you eat a strawberry, you're not just eating one fruit. You're munching on a whole group of mini fruits clinging together. Basically, strawberries are the fruity equivalent of a group project. Looks like one thing on the outside, but it's a whole bunch of stuff happening behind the scenes. Bananas, the underrated berry king. Now let's talk bananas. The humble yellow boomerang of the fruit world. Reliable, sweet, the go-to smoothie base, and botanically, a berry. Yep, bananas grow from a single flower with a single ovary. They've got fleshy layers, and those tiny black specks inside, technically seeds. Fun fact, the bananas we eat don't grow from seeds. They're clones, grown from cuttings. But because they still technically meet all the botanical criteria, they get the berry badge of honor. So yeah, next time someone says, just grab a couple berries, feel free to handle a banana and enjoy the confused reaction. Let's take this fruit identity crisis even further. Raspberries and blackberries, also not berries. Like strawberries, they're aggregate fruits. Avocados, yep, berries. Watermelons and pumpkins, these fall into a special berry category called peepos. Basically berries with thick outer shell. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if coconuts turned out to be part of the lettuce family. Nothing makes sense anymore. Why does any of this matter? Look, I get it. This is one of those fun facts you might never use unless you're trying to out-nerd someone at brunch. But here's why I love this stuff. It's a reminder that science doesn't always align with how we talk about things. Language and biology often take totally different paths. What seems simple, like a berry is a small sweet fruit, can actually be a full-on botanical rabbit hole once you start digging into it. Plus, next time someone's casually snacking on strawberries and calls them berries, you got the perfect opportunity to drop some truth bombs. Just be prepared to either wow the room or get a few raised eyebrows. Final thought. So, yeah, your fruit bowl has been lying to you. And if this blew your mind even just a little bit, that's the kind of curiosity we live for around here. Let me know in the comments. Were you more shocked by bananas being berries or strawberries not being berries? And what other everyday facts should we totally re-examine next? If you found this video informative, give it a like. Until next time, stay curious, stay weird, and never trust a fruit by its name.